Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball. Detroit Tigers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Shane McClanahan. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
2 balls, no strikes, the count. Right through there for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
The 2-2 now. In the dirt. Mejia gets it to first. 1 out in the top of the first. The batter now, Javier Baez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. McClanahan, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in easily. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. There's a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Baez stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And now the lefty. That one inside. And a full count now.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to
Baez runs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. There's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Eric Haas. In there, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there. Kicks and fires. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is down low. 3-1. Austin Meadows. Get a chance to make a big impact here. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So 2 down. Austin Meadows up now for the Tigers. And fouled off. Bases loaded. 2 down. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Can't get too big here, Boog, with the bases loaded.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now in Tampa Bay. Today's starting pitcher, Tarik Skubal.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Next one misses, and it's 2-0. Inside, just missed. And a pitch. Swings through that one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Out towards left center. 1 down. Manuel Margot up to the plate. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing, and that's a ball. And it's even up.
2-2 down.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And Margot able to spoil that one. The 2-2 on the way. Ground ball left side. Zips it to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
The designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz now. There's a strike at the knees. And it's 0-1. And there's a ball. The pitch. That one ripped. Way back there. That one is gone. His first homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Lau at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Now 1-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
1-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Lau off of first with 2 away. Short hop liner handled it short. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, second inning set to go. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. Bounce to third. Paredes fires over to first, and quickly 1 away in the second.
The right fielder, number 30.
And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. First offering misses the mark.
Ball not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
At the plate, Ryan Kreidler. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss, strike 1. There's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And a ball evens the count.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And here it comes. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Harold Ramirez at the dish. The pitch. There's the strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Isaac Paredes in the box now. No balls and a strike. And takes low for ball 1. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
1-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1-2 now. And that's outside. Out to short. Baez sends it across to first. And that is the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. But they're on top 1-0. On to the third inning. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling.
The wind of the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Now it's Javier Baez. This to third. Zips it across, but the game is tied as the run comes in. Now Miguel Cabrera worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Ball 1, no strikes. Cabrera measures 6 feet 4 inches, a career batting average over 300, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good eye right there. The 3-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Goes down looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Torkelson stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1. The Tigers selected Spencer Torkelson #1 overall in 2020 out of Arizona State, and he rocketed through their farm system, made it to AAA in his first pro season, and then eventually made his big league debut the following year.
Yeah, Torkelson became the 4th Arizona State baseball player to be drafted #1 overall. Can you think of some of the other ones, Boog?
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Well, I know that Bob Horner was a 1-1, and I know Rick Monday was the first overall pick.
Yep, you also add Floyd Bannister in 1976. You know,
well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We head down. And welcome back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now it's Jose Siri. Here comes a pitch. Pop up here, third base side. Baez puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one away.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Arozarena, the next to hit, takes outside. Tied up here in the early going. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. And a count 1-2. 1-2 now.
2-2 now.
Started to swing, held up. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So Margot is aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
2 outs, runner at first. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. In there for strike 1. Diaz, in his 5th season, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Up the middle, and it gets by him. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ripped on a line and a base hit. The run scores from second, and a 2-1 ball game now.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And the batter will be the shortstop, Wander Franco.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there.
Meadows makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. On to the 4th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Eric Haas. The wind of the pitch. That clips the corner. Strike 2.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's Austin Meadows. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one. 0-1. Next offering upstairs. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
The batter makes it 7. Second bases.
And now it's Jonathan Schoop. Grounded out his first time. 0-1. Meadows, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. He goes down looking. And now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close.
Well, with the Amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt. A good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And he deals. Swings and misses. That's strike two. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. One left for Detroit, and our score remains 2-1. Ready to go, bottom four. And stepping in for the Rays, Harold Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And now the lefty fights it off. He'll see another.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. The 1-2. Now this is in the air down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one misses, and it's 2-2. That one drilled left field and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Isaac Paredes now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is downstairs.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that's down and away.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a pitch. To short, could be two. The flip, Baez. Toss to second, and that's two.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia grounded out to short in his first trip. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And ball one. Just missed.
2-1.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And that's in the dirt. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ryan Kreidler. And a pitch. That's off the mark. Ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The pitch. And a strike on the outside edge. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
The wind to kick the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's a full count. Matt Vierling up next. This one in the air, right field. He's under it. One away. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And the batter now, Matt Vierling. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And there's the strike. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Baez up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Lifted in the air out to left. Arozarena makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Tigers are shut down there. They're down 2-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in is the speedy Jose Siri. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Next to hit, Randy Arozarena. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The next pitch misses, ball 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
The 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. And now it's filled up. Got him. 2 away now.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
Ground ball up the middle. Scope. Third out. Rays back now in Tampa Bay, and now the DH, Miguel Cabrera. McClanahan back to work. That one missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Paredes fires over to first. And Cabrera is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's some real power at the plate. Spencer Torkelson. Next pitch downstairs. And that's ball 1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch. And when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
To third. Paredes fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away. Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. A strikeout and a walk. Now a slow roller to second. Lau. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is that. Down in order go the Tigers. And welcome back. Here's a big power threat. Yandy Diaz. The pitch. The wind and the pitch. That's in for a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. On the ground, Baez fires over to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now it's Brandon Lau. And first offering is fouled off. Lau, a former All-Star, 28 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Now batting Wander Franco. A switch hitter batting right. Fouled off. He was late. Base hit center field. Lead runner around second. Baez with a relay throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. 1 away, runners at first and third. Harold Ramirez next to hit for the Rays. Strike 1. Ramirez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 230 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Paredes stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Franco, the runner at first with 2 gone. That missed inside. Now 2-0.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
That one out to right. Carpenter drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And that's the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Colin Poche.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Now it's Austin Meadows.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And Poche ready to work. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at first with one gone. And the batter now, Kerry Carpenter. In for a strike. That's strike one.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's off the mark. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that high fastball.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Got him looking. And there's two away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Jason Adam taking over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Check swing, went around. 0-2. Right-handed reliever, runner on the go. Pitch outside, throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. Tigers lead one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh, Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And
oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's out of here. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1.